Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Deus Ex Human Revolution. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we talk to Nia Colvin, who I assume is working against her will in the control of people's brains.
Get the hell out! This lab is off limits to you people.
Nice to see you too, Dr. Colvin.
What? Wait a second. I know you. You were Seraph's security guy. Way to protect our asses.
Hey, check the attitude, Doc. I nearly died trying to save you.
Oh, and now you're here to take me back. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I've got more here than I ever had at Seraph.
Would Vasily Sevchenko agree with that? They executed him and dumped his body in a ditch.
That's not true!
Believe it. Unless these murderers have you so brainwashed, you don't mind building their toys.
It wasn't a toy. It was a software upgrade that limits functionalities in a biochip. They told me it was for crowd control. Is Vasily really dead? You saw the body?
What was left of it?
Oh my god. I should have listened to him.
Dr. Colvin, I need to free Megan Reed and get everyone else out of here. It means causing simultaneous accidents in 3 labs.
Declan and Eric. Of course. Interesting idea, Mr. Jensen. Ambitious, but risky. The timing will be critical.
I'll coordinate the attack. But you understand that this could all backfire.
I'm no shrinking violet, Mr. Jensen, but there may be another issue.
The GPL tracker, I know. I also know about the virus Dr. Sevchenko developed. The one meant to interfere with their security.
One step ahead. Just like Vasily. It's a good plan. However, I don't have the virus program. Perhaps you should check with Declan or Eric.
Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust you. You seemed pretty happy to be here until I told you about Dr. Sevchenko.
It's been 6 months, Mr. Jensen. Not long for you, perhaps, but how long can a person live in constant fear? Once they took us out of isolation, it just seemed easier to concentrate on the work.
Did all of you feel that way?
Vasily didn't. Maybe not Declan either, but the work we do here, the discussions, and the theories. I thought Seraph's projects were far-reaching, but the experiments I've seen going on here, it's the kind of stuff DARPA dreams up every day.
Only without governmental oversight keeping you in line.
I suppose I'm just a typical scientist to you, right, Mr. Jensen? Blindly pushing boundaries? No care for who's footing the bill or how our discoveries get made?
We all have to live with ourselves at the end of the day, Dr. Colvin.
You're right, of course. But were things so different in Detroit? We all know where those Seraph contracts came from, don't we? You asked me if you could trust me. You can. But you better get on with this.
I can't, not really. Also, that comment about governmental oversight, that's not how science is done. Science is mostly most of the oversight that goes into scientific research is done by the people who pay for the research, which means that yes, if governments pay for the research, which does happen in certain fields a lot, but not in other fields, not in all fields, but if governments pay for the research, then yeah, they're doing the oversight. But most of the time, it's just the people who are gonna monetarily benefit from whatever results happen from the research. The other thing is also just on plain brute science that doesn't have to do with any applicable practicality, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, I'm trying to figure out if Einstein was correct about his theories and all that. It's just things that, well, they do have practical applicability, but the point is stuff that is more theoretical. And especially like in psychology and stuff like that, where matter of ethics comes in. The ethics of the scientific field are self-policed. And the way they work is, on one hand, what I was saying before about things that breach ethical boundaries tend to be bad science in general. So on the one hand, there's no reason to breach ethical boundaries to make better science somehow, because you actually make science worse. But on the other side, also, it just opens yourself to liability. So when you publish a paper and say, oh, look at what I did and look at my research, and then people look, oh my God, look at all the unethical things you did on your research that you wrote down, and that's how science is done. Then people are like, oh yeah, that's a little, but look at the results. The results are nice, and then people sue you. That's what happens, and you go to prison and stuff like that because of the ethical breaches. ethical, because the thing is, it's not even about morality here. It's ethical. And ethical requires a certain level of agreement inside of a group of people. It could be inside the scientific community, or it could also just be inside our own human community. But it means that there's a responsibility by the scientists to be ethical. And so if you breach that responsibility, if you lose that ethic, or if you lose that way, basically you can be sued. You can be sued either way, but those are a little bit more difficult because then you need to prove that the ethics that are already in place are bad, and then it's more complicated. It's a lot easier when you just, oh, look at all the other scientists not doing that, and this someone over here did it, so they're bad. Pay me money or something, or just send them to prison depending on who's suing you or whatever. So it's not governmental oversight. That's not what happens. It's just that it's bad science. It's bad science. Although in this case here, it's probably just more computer science and stuff like that. So this one, it's an ethical science. It's the one that gets you sued, not the one that doesn't get results. This science probably gets them results. In reality, it would get them results.
I haven't yet located Eric Koss, Dr. Colvin. Do you know where they're keeping him?
He's working in a lab on the 3rd floor. There's an elevator that might get you there. It's on the 2nd floor, though, and I heard the guards say something about that floor being shut off. But then again, with those neuro enhancements of yours, you might find a way to get into it.
I will. In the meantime, stay tuned for the signal. You'll feel a vibration in your GPL. That'll be the time to set off the distraction.
I'll be ready. And I'm sorry about what I said.
Don't apologize to me. I'm not the one with anything on the line here, because, well, actually, I don't know if Jensen survives the game. Did I mention that before?
Did you hear footsteps?
Definitely didn't happen. Footsteps, I never heard of her. That might be a bit of a problem, though. And look at that. Do I have a timer? I don't have a timer for when this person stops being alarmed. Is it for when they...
Hostile in the area.
Dang it. Oh, dang it.
Lost him.
I liked it. I liked it. Oh. I was invisible still. It wasn't perfect, but it was fun. And obviously I lost the ghost bonus, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. The guy didn't look this way. The cameras are disabled. Chocolates.
Hey, what happened?
It's not what I want. Please go down. Please go down. I don't even know how you saw him. 78. Oh, look at that. Whew. I still don't understand what the hell that was. Why did you give me a timer for that one? Oh, I think I know what it is. So the timer doesn't start until the enemy reaches the target, or basically, you know, if you make a sound in a place, the enemy is gonna go to that place, and that's when the timer starts. And that's why the other guy didn't start the timer, because it didn't go to where he saw me, or heard the footsteps. Excuse me.
Put it away, man.
Oh yeah, sorry about it.
Wow. I didn't think they'd let you guys out of the high security area. We'd heard that a lot of the subjects weren't doing so well. But you're looking healthy.
Why did he have a weird voice before, I wonder? And also he's called a civilian?
This isolation has really allowed me to concentrate. Plus the facilities are second to none.
Why would they be called a civilian?
I know security seems high, but they're only here for our protection. A lot of people would kill for the technology we're developing.
Taking them out just in case. Trying to spoil their technology here. She's gonna wake up with a pain in her back. Also, excuse me, I need to do this here. Excuse me, ma'am. Number 5. There we go. Big hug. Again, back pain. What do we have in here? Hey, apparently Jorian and his team were finally able to make a bit of progress in the reproduction of higher tolerance DNA. From what I've heard, they got access to samples that allowed them to make an incredible leap forward. It's not only about dealing with the rejection syndrome anymore, it's about nullifying it completely, which is what dealing with it is. Oh, I suppose, coping with it, I suppose. Yeah, anyway, shouldn't have made that, quote, nanotech bullshit, unquote, bet with him. I've got a feeling you'll end up owing someone $200. We still on for Thursday? Melinda. Okay. Very peaceful choking of people. Definitely not violent. Very peace. Okay. It's weird that they weren't called scientists, is what I'm saying. Okay, we're safe here. I can hack this, no problem. Right there, right there. Defend. Easy. Defend this one. Get that one. Perfect. Flawless.
Access grant.
Punches? He starts moaning before he gets punched. Or is that like immediately as he gets punched? Oh, look at all the civilians in here that don't show up on the map. Hello.
We're working as fast as we can. This pressure you're putting on us doesn't help, you know.
That is usually how pressure works. I mean, not usually, but sometimes, yes.
You don't look like the other security people. Did they call you in to deal with the smugglers? I know they've tried to enter the ranch before.
They called me in to deal with the hugs. There we go. Wow, they're really badly positioned for that particular attack. 6-month war, yep. Hey.
What do you want? I told you people not to barge in here. Wasn't the new biochip design enough?
Dr. Koss, I'm here to get you out.
Jensen? From Sarif? But we were told we'd been written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jensen. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Sarif's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
No one doubts your loyalty, Dr. Koss. Do you know what they plan to do with this new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through LIM, but I can't be sure.
I've already been in touch with Colvin and Faraday, and we've come up with a plan. If the 3 of you set off simultaneous explosions in your labs, it might allow me to access the secured area and find Megan. Then we all get out of here.
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
Maybe not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Sevchenko.
They killed him, didn't they? He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans. They try to keep us apart as much as possible now. All right, Mr. Jensen. I'm with you. What's our next move?
Listen, Dr. Koss. Dr. Sevchenko had a plan to neutralize the GPL tracker.
Yes, he wanted to upload a viral program onto the security control computer to scramble all of their equipment. He gave me a copy in case anything happened to him. Here, I never had the courage to use it. Besides, we had nowhere to go.
So it's the men, isn't it? The men don't like working for not who? Who are they? We don't know yet. But yeah, the men don't like it, but the women, it's kind of nice.
Dr. Koss, the biochip you mentioned was based on Sarif studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on something similar back in Detroit.
And your knowledge of it made you invaluable here.
At least to a certain extent, it probably helped us all stay alive. But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Why do you say that?
It's more of a general feeling, I guess. Back in Detroit, we all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
That might explain why she's being held in a secured area.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home. It's kind of hard to believe.
The computer I need to upload this to, where's it located?
Vasily mentioned a tunnel near the back of the compound. I think it leads to the restricted area's security terminals, but, well, I've never used it myself. I wish I could be more helpful, or even go with you. But...
Stay put, Dr. Koss. Once I upload this virus, you'll have to do your part. When you feel a vibration from your GPL, that's the signal to set off the explosion.
I'll wait, Mr. Jensen. But hurry.
And this also makes me think that Megan will be like, no, this is actually good. Because, you know, she's a woman. If my theory is correct, that is going to be what's going to happen. Also, let me just take care of your colleagues here, because they are dangerous. Any hugs? Wait, your colleague was wearing a mask, you're not? Such shabby science. Terrible science. Okay, let's see what we have over here. We have a lovely plant over here. We have computers, a single one. What do we have? Eric, I don't know where they're keeping you, but rest assured you are not alone. Declan and I are being forced to work in the Microgen building. And this is from Vasily Shevchenko. Separately, of course, but from time to time our paths have crossed. I intend to get us out of here. If there's any way for you to slip a note to the morgue telling Declan where you are, then do it. We'll find a way to get you home, son. Stay strong. And then, let's see. Dr. Reed, I don't mean to rock the boat, but maybe you could convince them to let you come by and check on my work in person sometime. I feel it's progressing in the right direction, but since I don't have access to the original Patient X files anymore, I'm simply not sure I'm getting the mutagenic chemical composition right. And you know how important that formula is when it comes to stabilizing the nerve interface connection. Without it, these biochips won't work at all. And then she replies, I hear you, Eric, and I understand, but, ellipses, I don't think they'll listen to me. It was hard enough convincing them to allow this level of interaction between us. Soldiers are used to being compartmentalized. They think everyone else should be able to work in the dark too, knowing only half the information. I am reviewing all your work, though, so don't worry, I'll let you know if you're straying too far off. The implication there being that, that she has access to all the work. Also, the way that she talks, it does make it seem like she's the boss. Because she otherwise she would say something, or she could say something to the extent of, they are making me review all of your work, or like I have access to, I can see them, or something, or I don't know. My work depends on yours. There's many ways that you could write that, I suppose. Was I here before? I suppose so. Well, the emails are definitely something I read. I mean, I think I was. Either way, that passage that we saw before was the passage that we had to go through. So, let's go. This shouldn't cause any issues. I say it shouldn't cause any issues. I actually don't know where we're supposed to go. I thought it was on this level. But it isn't. It's on the level below? Oh, not through here. Oh, it's down through here. I think? No. It was on this level. There's something here that I didn't visit. I don't know where it is, but I don't think that is where we're supposed to go. Yeah, it's this thing. Maybe it is. It definitely didn't come this way. Is it through here? Wait, what? Wow, I'm bad. Okay, well, I'm going this way, even though I hate it. I'm bad. I really should have been able to get into the other building from here. And this also means that you don't need the decontamination procedure, because you have an internal access point. Wow. It's wrong on every front. Either way, we know where it is that we're going. It's that other area that has a gate that we never went through. And now we can also confirm that all the enemies that were up there are now dealt with. And there's a lot of... I was going to say flies, but I don't think that is what it is. It is through here, isn't it? No, it is up there. It's this thing. A disc reader. You know, like in 1993.
Pritchard, are you still tracking the scientists?
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
Find Megan Reed. Excuse me. Okay. Didn't want to use it like that. I still don't know where these guys came from. I assumed the door that opened. But I figured this was gonna happen. Oh, I don't want to show myself. Okay. Good. Are they weird? This guy's gonna get punched.
Trouble.
You jerk. Yes, kill me good. That was a bit of a misclick on my side, but also it was... I did... What the hell is that? What kind of game do you make that these guys start to run? Okay. So this guy is running. You pieces of jerks. That thing doesn't even aim. Oh, did you see? It was like so high. Whatever. Save's coming. Immediately save's coming. How do I want to do this? Big chocolate and punch them? Nah, that's too dangerous. Let them pass and shoot them after? That could be a thing. I just can't hit them normally. I shot him. I shot him. Where did they... I don't... Because the thing is, I don't know where even they're going. Oh. Oh, there's some more. I think there's more people. I can't see them. But I swear I heard a hey, what happened? Okay. Not my responsibility. We did it. And besides, it is only these 3. I also don't know if that robot was actually activated. I was afraid that it would activate, but... yeah, if I had to guess, it would make sense that these guys would go towards the disturbances. But, whatever, now they're good. What do we have in here? Bad things. No, not sniper rifle ammo. I don't need that. Where's that even? Did I have more? For it to stack? Tranquilizer. It wasn't sniper rifle ammo, was it? I don't know what to say. It is not here. There's no sniper rifle ammo here. There's the Pep's energy pack. Can drop one of those. The MP mine. Could be useful. Yep. I think I might have gotten a tranquilizer dart, because I thought it was. For some reason, it appeared to me like it wasn't when I picked it up. But here we go. Right.